Hi and welcome to Whiskey Shared. You're watching my review of Knob Creek 9-year-old. I'm Toby and you're watching Whiskey Shared. Welcome to my review of Knob Creek 9-year-old. This particular whiskey is a Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It's 50% ABV or 100 proof and it retails for around the £35 mark in the UK. Should we find out what it tastes like? On to the whiskey. So before I start nosing and tasting, let's have a quick look at the colour. I'd say that's like a russet. Really is a nice shade for 9 years in New American Oak. On to the nose. Right, so the first thing I get with this is brown sugar. Lots of brown sugar. Really is nice, not overly sweet. Then I get like almonds. And I even get like a hint of beeswax. Then I get some baking spices. And there's a really nice cherry note on this. Yeah, it really is quite nice. Let's move on to the palate. Yeah, so this really has a nice mouthfeel. It's not too thin. I think the ABV works really well with this. There's some heat, there's some pepper, but it doesn't dominate. It isn't too punchy on the palate. Let's have another sip. Yeah, so there's some charred oak. Really is a nice sort of wood note there. There's some like dusty old furniture. There's sweet cherry. I'm getting some, yeah, definitely like sweet cherry cola. There's a little chocolate in there, which is nice. I'm also getting a biscuit note, which is like sort of dusted sugar, shortbread biscuits, that sort of note. Really is quite nice. And there's some baking spices. In terms of finish, I'd say it's quite long. There's like cherry and brown sugar. And there's also some pepper along with that charred oak, which is quite prominent on most bourbon finishes. In terms of value, well, this retails for around the sort of £35 mark in the UK. It used to be on offer from time to time, which would bring that under the £30 mark. But I think even at the £35 mark, this isn't bad for an age statement bourbon. Its nearest competition, I suppose, in the UK is the Eagle Rare 10-year-old, which is a similar sort of price, if, well, a little lower on the ABV. So I think this is fairly good value around the £35 mark. It's my first Knob Creek and I'm quite impressed. I'm really glad I bought a bottle. If you tried this whiskey and you want to let me know what you thought of it in the comments, then please do so. And if for whatever reason you didn't like my review, hopefully you'll come back for the next one. Stauncher.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, why not give it a like or a comment? And please consider subscribing for more videos like this.